I'm Andrew Gifford from Watertown High School, and this is my prep profile.
Andrew, you just got finished with a cross-country season and ended it at state. What was it like to get to go up to Rapids and compete? Second time, correct?
Yeah, it was great. I really liked being able to go back there my senior year, not just that one-and-done type thing. It was really fast, probably the fastest field in many, many years, so that was neat to be part of history, and on the 100th year anniversary nonetheless.
Were you up there for the activities the night before?
No, I didn't go up for that.
But just the atmosphere. And
Yeah.
was there what did they do anything special for the runners, or was it special medals? Or?
We got little, almost like luggage tags that said 100th anniversary WIA state cross country. So that was pretty cool.
Nice keepsake.
Yeah.
Now you've also been to state in track.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like? How do you compare the two?
It's really quite different. In track, you have this giant stadium, lacrosse university stadium, and there's thousands of people there for each race. And then for cross country, it's just there's a lot of people, but it's such a more open area. They run from one spot to the next. They're quite different, but they're both unique, and I like them both in their own sense.
So now your goal is to get back there for track, and
Yeah.
you've been there a couple of times?
Yeah, twice.
Nice.
Freshman year and junior year.
Now, have you done a winter sport in high school?
No, I do intramural basketball, though, and played that every year so far. And actually went undefeated last year with my team.
So, and then do you guys, do the runners have like a running club? Do you do some running in the winter too, getting ready for track?
Not officially. I run all winter, and then I'll get a couple other guys to run with me, but there's really no official like cross-country training group anymore. We do have a strength and speed group, though, that I join every once in a while for good speed, so that's nice.
Basketball's a nice little change of pace though too.
Yeah, yeah.
And, what's the first sport you remember playing when you were younger?
Oh, have to be soccer. When I was really little.
How long did you play that?
I played that all the way up through my 8th grade year, so I probably have 12 years of playing in that.
And then that when you made the transition to running?
Freshman year I changed to cross country because it's the same season.
And how did you get into that?
My dad probably had a pretty huge part in it. He's been coaching now 25 years. This was his 25th year of coaching cross country. And he's never pushed me to run, but one day I just kind of decided I would go with him on a jog around the block. And from then on, I just really liked running. And I joined cross country middle school, cross country and track. And 7th and 8th grade, I went undefeated in cross country. So that kind of spurred me on to keep going in high school.
Now, is your dad a teacher here as well?
The middle school, yes.
Middle school, okay.
Yep, history teacher.
So it's like to have a parent who's a teacher and a coach at the same level.
It's different. You almost have to treat him like he's not your parent in school. At least that's what I did when I had him. It wasn't too bad, though, and sometimes when you forget an assignment at school, they can go get it for you. So you got that advantage, but...
And then have him as a coach, what was it like to be able to end at state, his 25th year? I mean, a memorable year for him, I'm sure.
It was a good 4 years to have him as my coach because I knew I could talk to him about really anything I wanted to, running, life, just whatever it may be. But I know that like when it came to running, I could talk to him and he could answer me and we'd just bounce ideas off each other. And it'd be really simple to do that because he's the coach and he knows like what's going on with our training and everything. So I really liked having him as my coach for that reason, and my parent.
And are you looking at now competing in college? Do you have aspirations to run the next level?
I am planning on running right now. I'm not quite sure where yet, but I do plan on running competitively.
Do you still play soccer, pickup soccer or whatever? Do you do intramural basketball? Did you continue with that just off season? Or?
I was thinking about doing indoor soccer this year. I'm not quite sure where, Madison, Milwaukee, one of the two, but not quite sure if I'm going to do that. I would like to, because it's been a few years since I've played competitive soccer. But I do miss it. It was a tough choice to give up soccer and do cross country instead.
Now you list a sport you wish you could play. Here's one I know it's pretty big in college, rugby.
Yeah.
Can you see yourself doing that maybe in college a little bit too?
Rugby always just looks so intense. The movie Invictus really piqued my interest in it. The whole, I don't know, just the sport in general is really interesting, and it really looks fun to play, I guess. Fun, maybe.
Now you have a most inspirational teammate. It's Sam Rhodes.
Semrau. He graduated last year, and we started running together the summer of last year, so before last year, and we spent countless hours together, and it really just became like one person, really, basically brothers, I guess. And he was always inspirational to me because he never complained during a workout, always tried as hard as he could and everything. It just made me think, every time I complained in a practice, it made me feel bad because here was Sam not complaining about anything, and it just made me want to keep trying harder, I guess.
You said you have an older sister?
Yes.
And did she run too?
She did. She ran all 7 years, middle school, high school, from my dad.
And does family ever take any? You guys do any family runs or any competitive? You ever thought of, hey, let's sign the family up and do this, 3 mile or 4K or 5K or?
I think that would be fun, but my dad, he probably couldn't keep up to us. Well, he can't actually. He's known that for a while now. He can't keep up to us anymore. But yeah, we haven't really done anything like that before.
Okay. When you look back in your time here at Watertown, what are you going to remember the most about the school and activities I guess you've been involved in?
Definitely the athletic portion. You're with the people on your team so often that those are the people you remember throughout your life. It's not... You'll remember other people, but definitely remember the people on your team. And that's what I'll remember most.
You've had a lot of other activities here from just not just sports, National Honor Society, Student Council, United Nations, show choir. Mm-hmm. And it's also that you were in a school musical.
This year.
Yeah, how cool is that to be involved in? Have you done that all the way through high school?
I started in middle school. I did the play all 3 years of middle school, and I had not exactly a lead role per se, but it was a pretty major role in 7th and 8th grade. And then I took 3 years off. I didn't do the musical at all my first 3 years of high school. And I really regret doing that, actually, because this year I'm just having so much fun doing it that I look back and I say, oh man, I wish I would have done those other 3 years. But
and that was Guys and Dolls, the musical?
Yes, Guys and
Dolls. So have you had the performances already?
No, it's actually this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
And then also show choir. How do you how did you get involved in that? Was it the same thing, kind of some same people, or?
Kind of the same thing, yeah. Middle school, I did it in 7th and 8th grade, show choir. And at that point, it was just kind of we'll do a couple songs and dance to it. And then I got up here, and I decided to join show choir, and just such a great atmosphere, because everyone's always so happy, and we are friendly to each other and everything. So it's a really good time. I really enjoy doing that too.
The other activities you're in besides the sports, has that been able to open up avenues to other friendships and meet more people?
It has. I attended Badger Boy State this past summer, and I met so many guys there that I now see all over the state at competitions like track meets and cross country meets. So that's really fun to see all those guys again. And same with that Madison running camp I did this summer. Meet guys from all over the place.
And then you've had a lot of other activities from a community service. Is there Relay for Life and working with the middle school as an announcer, clerk, and scorer. Is there one activity that really has been very rewarding for you that you can see doing as you go on?
I think really for life would be something that I would continue doing. Just knowing that what is the cause is going for, and knowing that I can get out there and do what I enjoy while helping raise the money is kind of a win-win situation. But really, anytime I volunteer like that, I always feel good about myself and what I'm doing for the other people.
And now, as far as career goal, is it study computer information systems? What would you like to do eventually?
Well, I think it would be pretty interesting to be in the CIA, like the intelligence division or something along those lines. Otherwise, I was hoping to be a computer network administrator. So one or the other, I wouldn't mind being either. But
Any particular colleges you're looking at this point?
I am looking at Loyola University in Chicago, and possibly Notre Dame. Not quite sure on that one, but still just kind of looking.
Work in progress, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little behind on that.
Well, congrats on a great high school career so far, and good luck at getting back to state
Thank
track.
you. Thank you.
And good luck in the future.
Thank you.